To the Breakfast Club. My name is Darren Hancock, and it's the 3rd of March, 2026. Crazy. We're ticking along here. All right, let's have a look at what we got for the markets this morning. Let's have a little look around here. Let's look at the 4-hour. It's just the go, no go line. Okay, we may get another. We may get another push up higher. Like this is pulling back and then suddenly see it push back up here again. Don't be too surprised if we don't get a push up higher. Bet you the 1 hour looks good. I just think that this 4 hour is not completed unless we start to really run down here and leave this open. Then no, this is a Model 3, Model 4. Model 4 is heading down for an extension. We got the extension. Kind of in limbo with the 4 hour right now. It does look like it wants to go lower, obviously, but I got a sneaking feeling we're going to run back up. I'd have to look on the lower time frames here, but overall bearish, obviously. We're into the Model 4 already. We've already completed Model 4. We've already got a small little extension here. We're waiting for it to continue even further still. And this is the Model 4 right there on the hourly, tagging the no-go zone. And we're heading back down lower. So we're looking for this to extend beyond the next hour here. Yeah. Looking short. 15-minute would take us there. There's the high taken. We haven't closed a body above it, so we're sitting flat on there. Reverse. Now we just need to trade back into this and then roll over and continue pushing lower. I want to see us close below here now. Next 11 minutes or so. Pop back up here. Don't wait for it to close below here. We're just starting the 850 macro as well. Let's put our little numbers in here. I think this is our 6 a.m. here. This is 8:30. I don't think that 4 hours done though. Just a bug in my ear saying we got more, we're going to go up again. But everything's pointing for us to go down, so stay on the horse. Let's get all this stuff off of here. No quality below here yet. We've got to get through 50% of this consolidation. This starts to roll around and start to take this out, and we're going higher. Then we're looking for a retrace on that hour. That hourly, you could see as high as 667. Last night's 3 a.m. candle. If we do plan on going lower, we are on the way. I gotta get that bought to Akeem today. Make sure we're live here. There we go. Morning, Hadi, Randy, Hans, Abs. Good morning, good morning. Okay, so we're starting to close through here. So let's stay on the horse. We're still going lower. We've got 8 minutes left. Either has to close below here or has to get back in here and start tagging this Bissy. That's 15 minute, 5 minute. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, we've got a downside objective here still. That'll put us right near the 50% of this. They want to see that retest now. It's done its little dig down into 50% of the consolidation. Now I want to see if it starts to climb higher. So 1 minute, we're looking for a break above here. There's not much inside this range here for it to really tick off of. So you kind of stretch it out, make it feel a little cleaner. Get above here, here. There's lots of little windows, so ideally you want to get out of this range here. Start heading higher. There's nothing inside here. You'd have to use this whole range here, from there to there. So on a 5, see how the 15-minute hasn't retested this? The 5-minute has. We traded through it, retested it, going lower, targeting this guy down here. That's where that 5-minute box will be. So if we go through that one, unclose, and then come back into it, we're looking for that to be the no-go zone for a continuation. All right, let's look at what's going on elsewhere here. That's already the discount box done. I think we still got one little further dig down to 67.57 or 67.54. That's the potential downside. Just keep your eyes on that 4 o'clock or 4-hour candles. Still don't think we're done going higher, but I don't want to sell the idea. I just want to kind of put the bug in your ear like it's in mine. I got a feeling we still want to go higher for the short term before making the big plunge down. But we are in that, we're plunging down behavior right now. So got to stay on the horse. Can't let my intuition take over. Got to stick on what you can see in the market, not what you think is going to happen. Stick with what's actually happening. So 5-minute is already traded through its discount box with a wick. So I want to see if this wick now gets filled, more than half of it, and then we freeze through on the other side of this. Then we're going to use that to support running down to rejection block. And that wick will be my next target. So if you're still going lower, watch for this to close below here. That'll drive this down, hopefully. So see how we've got like a divergence. See how this lowest SIBI down here hasn't even been tagged yet, and ES has already hit it already. And then I want to see if we're going to keep pushing through that. Well, this is Dow Jones. Dow Jones is already into it already as well. It's good. Dow and ES are digging into their SIBI. NQ is not. It's resisting. So we'll see if it finally bends the knee or starts to go higher and then draws these two up. We shall see. Nothing clean about that. Where are we at Bitcoin? I am looking to see if Bitcoin, we've had a retest of the box. We've come down into the first little bull trap after this run here. All the way up, cleaned out all these highs. Change in direction. I want to see this now. Gold price. See if that takes it higher. If you close below here, then we'll look for a run on these lows here. Gold looks like it's in a turn here. It swept all the liquidity below the market. We've got a turn right here. Keep your eyeballs on gold. We get up on top of here, get on top of this. I'd like to see gold leave here now. Watch this wick here. You don't want to lose more than half that. Ideally, you want to stay on 25% side of this. Right in there. Right now, we've closed below this level, and they're retesting it, send it lower. We're inside this we've run all the way down inside the SIBI and actually poked through it right into a small, is there a little imbalance there? Wow, look at that really tiny one right there. Just gonna wait for it to get out of here and then clear the bull trap. And there's one right there. We've swept the low. Get up here. I'm all right with that. If we get up on top of this candle, use this as support to go higher. That's gold. Silver. Silver's got a nice little tag. I like silver there. I like silver there. Oh yeah, Abs is looking at some commodities here. Let's look at some commodities. Wheat. Let's look at some wheat, Abs. Are you looking at 1 hour, 4 hour daily? Which one specifically are you looking at there, Abs? Warren Russell. You're looking at 1 hour, 4 hour? Daily, okay. Whew, they do a lot of gapping, eh? Definitely going to be out of this by the end of the day. Because the gap down or the gap up can be quite nice, but depending on the direction you're buying. As long as this holds here now, you don't gap down below here. You don't want to see that come up to 50.58753. We can get through that. Look at this level here, this support. Hike and Ashy. Oof. You're using some old retail stuff there, boy. I have no idea how to use those. No idea what they represent, so I couldn't help you out there. But you got to get above here. Use this as support and start pushing higher. You don't want to see us get below here on a close. So watch where this gaps up today or gaps down. That's your like line in the sand. And if you go to downside target, look for here. So I'd say this would be the discount. That'll be the new premium, and this is only in play once we close below this little low here. So right now you're sitting right in that little premium and the discount. So whether or not we use the premium to go back lower or whether you use this to leverage and go higher, that's what I'm looking for. See where the open takes you. I'd like to see this live cattle get right back into here. So today when it opens, come back, tag this, send it higher, leave a portion open, send that higher. And that's gold, silver. It's these guys. That's all I got for you there. Abs on the daily. See where it opens today. See where it gaps. If you can get above here and use this as a little bit of support. I like to see that targeting a rejection block high and then get yourself to risk free as soon as you can. This is the time I'd like to see the British pound and the euro dollar go to shit so I can pick up some. This is good. We're at the right time. Banks looking good. Yeah, you come on down, baby. Come on down. Look at that euro dollar. We're into the 50s now. Perfect. 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 Oh, just want to see it close below 182 now. That's good. Yeah, I use Hikinashi, just a different candle. Yeah, I don't know how the Hikinashi works. Hikinashi. Holy. Were we calling for German DAX to go down yesterday? The hourly. It bounced right on that one, closed, open below it. Traded through it. Down she went. I can't remember what I said yesterday, whether that would go down or whether or not we were holding that or going higher. It just looks to me like it's a, why I put this line here, though I don't know. Why did that line go there? Oh no, this isn't even my line. That's a little box of some sort. Yeah, it's not something, it's part of a, I can't move it, so it's part of something else there. I can't remember, sorry, I can't remember what I said yesterday about the DAX, whether it was coming down or going back up. So whether or not I was wickedly wrong or awesomely right. Anybody trading the DAX yesterday? Did I give you the right direction? Um, keep your little box for a continuation on the downside if we get through it. Yeah, we're already through that level. There's the retest. This level, here's the next one. We're right at the bottom of it now. So whether or not we pop through there, get support at that, start looking for the rejection blocks below you. We have to get back above this whole level and take out that bull trap for that to go higher into the premium range. And you got a bull trap here. You have to use this whole range. That's where the BISI sits. Oh, I want to see that go higher there now. That's a nice little tag of Sinclair for it to go higher. This is a nice little tag in America Gold to go higher. Still waiting on Robinhood to get down into here. Yeah, Roko's not Tesla's right are ready to run a rip right here. We got back into our, so 399, nice tag. You're up 1%. That's a 15-minute chart. We'll be looking at an hourly or daily chart on that. Yeah, it's good to get up here. Retest, nice, crisper. I want to see that go higher now. Archer's nice little long. That was yesterday's long. We're in a bit of a consolidation still, so I'd like to see this close up above here. Use this as support and start pushing up into that range a bit more. So Archer would be nice. Roblox. I'd like to see this go higher now. Right there. I want to see that go higher. We can get back above this candle, use it as support. I'd like to see us reach up into this little box area right up in here. That will be a 20%. Almost 30% run on your money there. That's a nice test there. No bodies above here yet. You're still inside this. So wait on that one. What did our silver do? Get back, got me there. Wait for right there. Then you get down into a 5-minute and look for an opening here. Just come down here and let's get a little it's the wick that they're coming back and tagging. I want to see a little more than just half the wick though. I want to see that just clip the top of there. So far, my suspicion for going higher is panning out, but ain't there yet. We're not there yet. Remember, 686 to 738. So it's way up there yet. This is the regular trading hour gap too, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's way up there. It's huge. That'll take me in. Lock it in this guy. I have to be down here. If I take that high, I'll move to break even. We are going to have a pretty good overnight gap to the upside. That's what we're hoping for. How's your week been so far, you guys? Have you been making some clean entries and finding some clean setups? There's the rejection block. Might be a little premature here. It should stay below here. As soon as it takes that one, I'll just pay one there and then go to break even. We should be below here. That's the range. We can come back and tag this one more time. I should be sitting right there. It's the middle of the consolidation as well. Got a leather sit. See what happens. There's Hadid's 830. Do we have that marked on there? How come it's not on there again? Right there. I don't like we're coming back into here. I'm going to wait for a regrouping here. This one to see just tag this and leave, and the fact that we keep coming back into here, I'm going to wait now. We could be running through here as a box to box here, so I'm going to wait for us to get back above 830 or this 518. There you go. I'm good with that now. All right, off we go. We'll pay ourselves one there. This bullet candle here. We can retest this high here. There's the midpoint. I want to see it go lower than that now. Big regular trading hour gap way up there, so right off this the top of the consolidation, the first high you get off this consolidation, return right back into the midpoint of that. Look at that, right in there. Use the 830 for confirmation. Go higher. It's a retest. I don't want to see us digging through this. I have to be below it though. You got a SIBI right here, and you got this BISI, or this mean threshold. That's the line in the sand. See how we keep coming back to it? And I don't want to see us keep revisiting it here. It's got to start leaving now. If we get like a little institutional order flow with the portion left open, that's back into the SIBI here. And I don't want to see that. If we get that gets taken, then we look for a revisit of this here. And then it could just pop through and take me out. But we've got a portion off already, so. That's got us now. Cheers. We got up to 624. On the 4 hour, where does that put us? Nope. Still looking for that to squeak out a little bit more out of the going higher. Still not done going higher, I don't think. Just wait for a clean entry now. Right off that 830 again. Bodies are respecting it. A little bit of damage here, but still hanging out on the 830. So pay yourself there. If you got in at 830 again. If you feel the need to chase this, don't. Look for 670. The 6 a.m. candle up here. And if you're in a Mark III, you're getting your ass handed to you. If you're looking for a Mark III for a run lower, here's where it's come back and cleaned you out. So Mark III has not worked this morning. Unless you switch to a higher time frame. If that closes above the 15-minute, the consequent encroachment or mean threshold of that 3 a.m. candle on a 15-minute or 5-minute chart, you're out. You're done. And right now you're getting your ass handed to you if you got in right at the low, which is down here. Right there. If you would have got in at the low there, you would have had one opportunity to get out right there before she left on you. So you're looking for a graded response here. A plus is a full leave. There's a 6 a.m. tagged. through this. We're inside this range here now. There's your SIBI. That would be a nice little buy right there if we can get down into here. Okay. Yeah, hey. It's going lower now. Get that back. Look where they're going lower. I'll just get that back there. What, Mark? And we're looking for this to extend here. Close above here, then look for that continuation. We won't get the extension now. Looking for that to go higher. Just switching up on us here. Look for a retest here. Did we close above that? Yes, we did. Retest, send it higher. Look for this area right here now. Gonna break out of here now. It's already worked the whole inside of that for quick liquidity from there. Didn't even get up into that. You're just into the SIBI here. Didn't get into the BISI, so just wait. The macro is about to begin. Looking for as has. What's as has? 971. That internal range has already been picked. Unless we bump here and blow it lower. There's the bump. Look for the discount box here. Now you want to see retest this, take that high, look for this. You can see the levels that are lining up here to go higher, or this to close below here and start running for the equal lows below you. We're just shy of the 668 I'm looking for. We got 665 or something like that up there. 662. I'd like to see that roll over and keep coming lower now. What do we want on here? No, we wanted 686. 686, 683. I still wanted a little bit higher here. And then go lower. See what we get. Those are the two pivot points. I've been back testing different environments, and in a short market, it tends to wait until New York for 3 a.m. to play out the full move. Do you have a specific time mark that you look for that to play out? Yeah, I want to see this kind of roll over now, but I wanted to see it reach up there one more time to that 686. But, if we don't get it, we don't get it. We've got to close below for this box here before I consider us on a march, and it may be a quick run too. So see what we get here. $830 is getting banged around on either side of it. It's a retest. I'd like to see that come lower here. Good for you, Chris. Well done. Low taken, change, bull trap. So that was the extension. Change in direction, bull trap taken. See where it closes in the next 15 or 30 seconds. Keep your eye on this little box up here. Is it going to get me there? It's got me. I want to see that hold. Choppy wicks, man. It's got me. See if this zone gets broken now. We're through that. Retest that. And come lower. Even the fact that we just wicked through that, don't like that, but let's see if it comes lower now. close below there and use that zone, and I'll be okay for that going shorter. I'm good there. And there. Now I'll let that run. Let's go all the way back to November to find the next 3 a.m. candle below us. Stop loss has to be above here, this range. This could be just bouncing around in here. But ES, if you look at ES, it's just giving up. It's driving down. Dow Jones is driving down. And NQ is really trying to hold off here to go lower. So when that finally gives up the ghost, it's going to be hard and fast. So they just keep driving it down lower. And eventually this is going to have to bend the knee and just, you're going to see a rather accelerated drop to catch up. What's oil doing? Still climbing, eh? Gold trade through the bottom half. Silver. How's wheat doing? Where did wheat open up? Did it open up higher, lower? This is the third. Where is American dollar headed? Oof, took out some highs here. Where is its upside target? It's already bouncing off the November 3 a.m. candle already. It's even gone through the consequent encroachment of that. It's really tight. It's literally from 460 to 339. So the midpoint is 399. And we've already ran through that. So you really want to see accelerate and get through 431 to reach for the next one. And I haven't even got the next one marked on here yet. Let me have a look here. It's back before the previous contract. Mark's probably got it in there somewhere. Hasn't even taken its lows yet. I got a nice long in silver, so I'm still I'm in long here for silver. This is crap to be in. I don't trust this at all right now. I just want to see Dow Jones continue to roll over. We've got a change in direction here. Watch this bull trap. This is just buzzsaw territory. What's the Dow Jones I'm looking at there? It's a 1 minute too. Dow Jones way cleaner than you got to see eat through this level here at 47,822, not start climbing up above here. I'm out of that. This is when it takes off, as soon as I get out now. Too much chop for me. We've been up and through this no-go zone. We just barely got through it here, and we've been working the craze out of it here. So it'd be ironic if it just took off here now. No break above there, so still lower. Still lower. And I'm not interested in that. Retest now. That's a nice cleaner one. Retest, go lower. that all the way on to here. Okay. So I retested this low. I don't want to see it rip through there. If anything, just give that a little kiss and send it lower. That's it. Little tiny pop up there, like half a tick or something like that. That candle's high is 41.50. This candle's high is 42.50. So one tick above there. And it still left a little tiny portion open at 43.75. Silver's doing well. Silver's on a little tear. Out of here now. I like that. No, I don't want to see us get back through here. Now you can target lows. You see where my breaking point was. All these candles going back and forth, and it finally snapped right as it's starting to take off. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Lock in your silver profits if you're in silver. Markham's 150. Is that where the last one is? I don't have that past my that's further back than my data goes. No, the past one is way back. That's just the low of the week zone. Okay, I see what you're doing. Because the next furthest back one I have is 342. Right here. 342. The next low is here. I'd like to see a close below here first. Just looking for the last 3 a.m. here. Going back through some other data. Wow, the next one's way down there. Man, you see how that literally, you got something there, Mark. That literally came down ages ago. So this one is like back in, I found the next one down is September 15th. September 15th. And it is at 160 to 141. $160 to $141. That's where the next one is. So 150 is how, yeah, 150 puts you right in the middle. That's going to pop through there into here. That's done. And my silver's out. That's a bull trap taken. $479. Look for 479. Retest there. Start going higher. Right there. If I'm wrong, that takes the 50% of that. I just want that low there. You see that continue to eat through here. Get on top of this candle and start moving a little higher. Start looking for silver to start taking out some of these little highs here. This looks like it's got a little so we can get back through here, and then you have to get back through that SIBI for that to go higher. Got a little bump above this high, come back, re-tagged it inside this SIBI, and you want to see that keep going higher now. So if we close back through here and take out this mean threshold, then we're going lower again. Not much of a market structure shift. And as usual, I got 3 candles and I start getting all antsy. I want to see that start to really push it up there now. Take that high and I'll go to break even. Thank you. I'm going to chase that up here now. Look at that, just tagged me but did not tag me out. I'll take it. That's over 50% now. That would have finally got me right there. So that's low hanging fruit in here. I'll just wait for a new setup. Now, if you're still pushing for low 50%, wait for a new swing to catch this for the next push down into Mark's 150, if that's what he's looking for. See how we hit that 50% internal range liquidity hunt right there. That's all you really need. We got a little tag on that low, which is what we're looking for. Now I want to see if this comes lower now from here. So you need to see this get broken on the downside, this get taken, that get used, and then send it lower. And the last place I want to see get broken is right here. This is my little area of interest. If we continue to push this higher, be careful what you're looking for your lower prices. So protect yourself against any of those runs. If it's running lower, make sure you're covered. My silver trade's going to go to is it risk free? Looking for that to keep pushing higher now. This little push up here right past that 50, and it's meeting some resistance. I like that. We're going to roll this over and send it lower. Let's see if we can watch right here. If we do get a slam up, watch for this at level over here. Where are we at here? Silver still climbing. Taking a partial with silver up at that first premium up there. Or the next premium, I should say. Let's get through here now. Crazy Ivan, eh? 38. There's 38 there. A couple more. Continue on. Yeah, your 15-minute. We were talking about it at this morning on a 1-minute level. You would have broke that. It would have broke the rule of the mean threshold. But the 15-minute, I'm not sure. I haven't checked the 5-minute yet. But the 5-minute rule would have been. Oops, I got in a little early on that. I was looking for a retest right there. Stop loss is going to have to go way up here, though. That's what I was looking for an entry. Yeah, so look at your, so we're up here. Today's is the, so 589 on a 5 minute. 589. Yeah, 5 minute would have closed above it. So that would have violated your rule for 5 minute, but your 15 minute, 589, it did not violate the 15 minute rule. So that's the one you have to decide whether or not you're using 5 or 15 minute as your, if you close above that mean threshold on the 15 minute chart. So what you're saying is you like to lean more towards the 15 than the 5. Yeah. The bot would have closed that out anyway. That would have failed because it would, the 5 minute would have been above, the 1 minute would have been above, all of that would have been, you would have had to switch over to a 15 minute chart for the bot to continue to hold that for a short for you. So if your entry, you get in on your entry on the lower time frame, just click over mark to the 15 minute time frame and leave it and let it run. Oh, came back and got me. Gotta love Wix, eh? Wait for something clean again. So far the bodies are respecting this here. Low swept. They got this one here. Watch, see if this closes above there. If not, we want to see it keep coming lower. I'm out of my silver trade. No, it's too messy there. Oh, you have your own bot already. So you don't need mine then, if you've already got your own. So I have my bot trading once each session. And what I'm noticing is for the move of the day, most times doesn't happen until New York. So 3 a.m. can be hit and work out. Hit and work out as it is in the zone before 3 a.m. move. It's best to wait till after the open. Oh, you still need mine. Yeah, I'm gonna try and close that one out today and send you the indicator and try it out. Tell me what you think. Keep grabbing these small little silver trades. It runs through a level, comes back, gives you another entry. I've been in this like 4 or 5 times here and just nibbling out little profits along the way. So this little bastard did come through my level. So we'll see if we can catch something off the short side here. It gets through this box here. I want to see if that's we get through here, retest the box, and then go lower. That's a retest. I like that. Right here. It's got to get through here. Just a retest there. Nope. It's a good thing. Pulled it tight. I've got overlapping BISIs, SIBIs inside a small range, so you got to wait for it to break out of here. We still revisit this one up here. So I'm gonna wait. Holy shit. Did we just hit that level? That silver's really working its way up there. Right up to that premium, little tiny premium. Next one's up here. Equal highs. I'm going to see a body get above here. Use this as support. Continue to push higher. Bastards, hey? Those wicks just doing some serious damage. Let's wait for it to break out of here. Let's see 11 o'clock now, right? So we may see an 11 o'clock run back up into here, then finally a push down for lunch. We'll see how this acts in here. Go inside the box. Looking for silver to take this rejection block here. See how we closed just above that bull trap? Just tagged it and went higher. So I'm looking for this premium up here to get hit. And if once we can get on top of this, then we get a little breathing room, right? We get a little take a run for here. And then we're starting to target this no-go zone again. I like this first one that gets retested here. In here, send it up higher. That's holding. I didn't have anything for that. So ES and Dow Jones are starting to make a move back inside that range. They're off this bull trap. See how the bull trap's mean threshold is holding? Right on the money there at 67.25. And then you want to see this obviously break to the upside and get some support on this. Then we're starting to run back deeper into this range. This could be the 1030 low. And then we'll run back in there and pull back into the range quite tightly. But you'll have to really see it start picking up the pace if you want to get through this, the next one. Like you want to see this come back, tag this, push through, and then really accelerate through here. So that's holding, looking for this box right above me here. Nice touch. Send it in here now. Bingo. And there you have it. Box to box deliciously. Now I want to see if we just roll over here, start taking this out, and then looking for a close below here. Watch that mean threshold right there. I love just watching it bounce off there. If it drives through, it's okay. But at that first initial tag, woo, goes ripping right through it. I love that little tag, come back down. That's all she needed for a big little run through. So now if we come back and tag this, remember we wanted to see this accelerate in ES here. It had to accelerate through there. That's exactly what it's doing. And it just gave you the clear on the top. Come back, tag it right there and rip it through. You want to see it accelerate through this lot. And that's exactly what it just did. Exactly what you're looking for. And looking for the next upside target is the no-go zone right here. And then the P1 here. And you might as well just have P1 all the way up to there. Silver's been paying like a little trooper this morning. There's the upside box. Loading up profits right there. I'm gonna have to take a portion right there. Sell the portion off there, and then looking for the continuation. But this has been a nice little reversal in here. Wick did some damage, came back. It actually was in a long here, came back, took my stop loss because I was sitting just below here. And then it came back, hit that again, so I got in again. Look at this candle here, closing above it, come back into it, getting high along again, waiting for that one to get taken, pay yourself there, and then look for the premium box up there. So now we're looking for this candle here to hold price and send it up a little higher. Either way, it's been a nice profitable morning with silver anyway. It's nasty 11 o'clock reversal here, hey? Right at the macro time. Big macro move. How you been doing, Lucas? So now my question is, do we still get that 686 I was looking for? We can go 686 to 738. 686 to 738. So if you get back through 830, oh, it's a little too high. You got all this upside regular trading hour gap yet, so this is a nice retest. Send it up. Looking for the premium box. If we can get through here, then you're looking for a nice little run higher. And we are a delicious little run in silver there. Silver's running for those highs. Stop loss is sitting right below this candle here now. That's a nice little run. It's tagging my profit. Why the hell won't you take it? Take it. The spread must be it's the $15 spread, that's why. Or 15 cents on the spread. It literally came up, hit it, wicked through my thing, but did not. The spread held it open. Wow. It's okay now. You're looking for further upside. So I'm just looking for silver to clear out the high there now. It cleared the high and my stop loss or my take profit was right there. And the spread was enough to almost take me out. Like it wicked right through my take profit and started coming back down. So I was like, I'm out. So I'll wait for this to clear out this candle on the upside and then start looking for some more stuff. That's a nice little run in silver this morning. Good, Darren. Good day so far trading, and the sun's been shining here. Probably going to take off in a bit. We're cleaning up a bit though. Good for you, man. Way to go, Lucas. Now I want to see all this act as support now. If we're going to keep pushing higher, I don't want to see this just turn into a big ugly wick and then come back down again. So find some support here and start pushing higher. Right now we're inside this larger range, and you've got to break through here if you really want to see that accelerate. Otherwise, we're just, your internal range liquidity has already been hunted for, taken. All the low-hanging fruit's been eaten. So there's 75%. This is the our optimal trade entry for a reversal, right? So if we start really ripping back through this again, then I'd be concerned about this no-go zone. If we can come back into that, then I'd look for a little lower. But watch right here. The fact that we didn't tag it and rip off real quickly, and it's hanging around in here, tells me I think we want to get another big pump forward, and that we want to clear this zone out. So that's what I'm looking for, the zone clear, and then for the model 3 and 4 to continue on here. After you've cleared out your internal range liquidity, you got to wait for models 3 and 4 to continue going higher. And sometimes if you close out at 50%, you're waiting for a while for your model 3 and 4 to continue going higher. But that's it. That was good bright fruit at 50%. And now the silver's on a turn. We're coming back the other way now. Oh, we're going to continue pushing higher. Okay. Okay. It's almost coming to the end of my day. How are you guys doing? I haven't seen Hadi. Usually he's the number one yacker in here. He's usually talking right off early. I haven't seen him. I saw him right off the beginning, and then I haven't seen any more comments from you, Hadi. You've been quiet. You're just watching. Watch this here for that next push higher, and then watch right in the consequent encroachment of that. If this is going to turn back, watch right there. 625. See you later, Lucas. Have a good one, man. Get the little boxes out of there. Just keep your eye on that 626 or whatever it was. There's the edge of the box done. Now, if we get a really quick snap off of that, I'm okay with that too. But usually you'll see it go right to the consequent encroachment. And then you start to see it aggressively start coming off of there. And it's right on an 18-19 candle. So this is the squabblers. They like to argue back and forth. Like these squabblers here and these squabblers here. So 19 or 21, put a 21 or a 19 in here, and then 21, 27. Can't ask for more beautiful than that, man. It's nice. Yeah, I'll be looking for 530-ish around there. Ready. Is that the 830? That's the 830 candle. Yeah, your 530 would be a nice place to catch a reversal off of. I'll pull back into there, even down to 514 would be okay too. So I'm kind of seeing two scenarios here. I don't know where Mark is in his, whether he scaled out a portion out of his trade or not. Whether he hit key levels and how he trades the trails the stop loss. He hasn't quite reviewed with us, but I have an idea of how to trail it in his Mark III, but it's not based on any rules. It's just basically whenever you see one extreme, in other words, if you see a 3 a.m. extreme high and you've got in and the mean threshold gets hit, give yourself a payment and move to break even, get to the next level, give yourself a piece, move to the previous level, and then every time you get to a new level, it's high, it's open, or it's open, it's consequent encroachment, and it's low. You pay yourself at each one of those and move to the previous one. That should give you enough room. And if it comes back against you, then at least you got paid, right? But it's not based on any logical candles. They're just like specific data points within the 3 a.m. candle. You're out already? Okay. Never marry it. I totally agree. Totally agree. So watch that consequent encroachment now. That is provided I got the correct levels. 630, yep. There it is right there. Now watch. Watch this response off of here now. You want to see it just starting to come back against that. If it slams through it, that's kind of a good sign because it tells you when it wants to reach for the 6 a.m. candle here. Didn't see that reaching for anything specific. What's this 50% of this wick here? Right into 50% of this wick. Sorry. See that right there? And keep pushing through it. So you don't want to see it get through here again. Off you go. Start running for that here. That's 6 a.m. now. We didn't get the pullback we wanted today. Bodies are still respecting the premium. Gotta wait for body to get up there. Yeah, looking for a retest of this right on your 8:30 candle there, Hidi. That's ideally where I'd like to see if this wick would have come back and just give it a little kiss. Would have got long right there. Target the first high, or I guess it would be this high here. Now you're above it. Now you want to see a continuation from here. This is a model 3. Pay myself one there. Move to break even. That didn't work. Bodies are still respecting the above the consequent encroachment. Not what you want to see. You want to see it just come down, tag the edge of that boundary, and then leave. This whole revisiting thing, not what I want to see. Bodies are still respecting it. So if they pop through there, now you've got one going above, one going below. So you have to wait for the structure either to shift from here or close above that high. Bodies again is still holding in it. Mean threshold of this candle. We've done a little wick below it. Activates this candle's mean threshold now. Send it lower. We're back from this guy to this guy. Its mean threshold is this mean threshold. So looking for 593 or a close above 633. Again, keep watching the bodies. Yeah, I agree. But if we close up here, then that little candle right there, that the top of the breaker is where you want to see. Even you want to see this pull back, make a small candle, get an institutional order flow entry drill or a dip right down into the 50% of this range, this, like look at the 15-minute here, Hadi. Look where this kind of overlaps. There's 25%. So this would be strength if you can come down and tag that 830 and start sending that higher, you'd still be in an A level trade. B level would be here. That's still within inside that VISI that literally fills the VISI right there, that premium. We zip all the way back to there, tag that, and then leave from there. And then you wouldn't want to see it get any lower than that. And see how that's slightly closed lower than here now. Consequent encroachments used again, coming lower. That's why when you want to see price action, you want to see it tap it and leave. And if you start seeing this waffling around here, you just think, okay, so what levels am I dealing with here? I'm dealing with that mean threshold right there and this mean threshold. So those, like I said, we're between that one and that one. And that's where, that's the one that's holding. This is the one that's just got tagged. Now I want to see this one give way and this swing get taken and then start looking for this 830 candle again. That's kind of looking at very precise levels that you want to see hold price. And if they give up, then you say, are we potentially rolling over here again and we're not getting the 6 a.m. candle? Like Marco says, don't marry your idea. Always stay inside the data points. And if they're giving away and they're holding, then you got to be aware of where they fail and where they don't. So watch this mean threshold right here at 593. I think we said it was 59. Yeah, about 593, 592. So we broke that. There's the retest. Not quite the retest, but anyway, we broke that mean threshold. See? And there's the 590 and 592.25 is the high. So now watch this close here. Watch the close. That's below. You could sell one there. And sell another one there. Remember the 593 mean threshold? Pay yourself there if you haven't already done so. Buy one there. Move to break even and then see if it carries on. Once again, you've paid yourself a little bit there. It's a simple rule. Pay yourself at the previous candle's low or whatever the low is there, and then move to break even because you want to see it just keep ripping, right? So you could say, I'm going to put another one right at the mean threshold of that candle again. And then if we violate this candle's high, I'm out because now we've got this change in direction right here. We didn't get our reversal again. Now you're in the small range. Wait, you've got this here and you've got this above you here. So not interested until we get through this lot. And we're looking for that 15-minute premium to get tagged again. And the only way you're going to get that is if, well, we did close above here and we closed through here. So yeah, not interested in this kind of shenanigans. Wait for it to get through here. Now you're getting into that 11:30, 12 o'clock mess. Institutional order flow entries on the 15-minute. And it looks like it's still riding higher. We may not get it to deep. This candle, last up close candle, is holding right. If you had one tick below that low, you'd still be in that. I think that'll be it for me, you guys. I'm going to move to the sidelines, and that's lunch hour for me. Start getting into 11:30. Look for a late plunge down into this 8:30 here. I like to see 12 o'clock make this low and then start taking a high. So if we look at this from a lunch hour perspective, get one more dip down into here, making a swing point, and then send it higher. And if we get back through this level here on a close, look for 8:30 to get tagged to come lower. 8:30 will be your pivot point for higher or lower, depending on whether or not this 15-minute BISI holds. So that's kind of like the pivot point there. Does that make sense? And that'll be it for me. So thanks all you guys. There's only 10 of you left, but I appreciate you guys sticking around. I know I didn't do much chatting today, but you know, it hasn't been super clean. So silver's the only one that's been given a decent run this morning. This nice clean run. There's lots of little 1-minute entry points down here for you to explore and get it on. Look at that. Nice little long there. Break the high. Come back inside the cluster. Right back to the BISI. Hit it. Send it higher. Body breaks the high. Come back. Retest the high. Go higher. It's the same stuff we're teaching you every morning. And there was some sweet entries in on this. If you would have just held that long for premium box way up here, then or these equal highs, you would have cleaned up today. So anyway, there's a lot of other markets that can still give you relatively clean entries, so or very clean entries. How's our wheat doing? Now that that's silver there. How's wheat? That's still inside the box. Okay. All right. Well, that'll be it for me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, thumbs like up. You know, thumb it up, like it up, subscribe. You know the whole routine. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Or I'll be in Telegram this afternoon if I nail something really sweet this afternoon.